Bone Wild TV is brought to you by Gaylord, Michigan, your all-outdoors paradise.
All right, we're on our way up to Gaylord, Michigan. Got a phone call last week from buddy Paul. Says, hey, we got great trout fishing right now. The elk are out. We got sinkhole lakes. Bring your family and come up. So that's what we're doing. We got Hunter in the back, Lottie behind the camera, and just enjoy the fall weather up here in Michigan. Alrighty, we've been in the car all day. We are just now about to Gaylord, Michigan. You know, when you think of turkey hunting, you normally think of maybe Kentucky, Tennessee, the Midwest, even Texas. Come to turkey hunting, you don't think of Michigan, especially northern Michigan. At least I never thought about turkey hunting in northern Michigan until I visited the Gaylord area a few years ago. There was turkeys everywhere. They were on the golf course, they were crossing the road. So we had the opportunity to head to northern Michigan to Gaylord. Lottie had a turkey permit in her pocket. She's gonna be up to bat. We're gonna see if we can call a turkey in. Like I said, they are everywhere. We're not turkey hunters. We are world-class losers when it comes to turkey hunting. But where there's a lot of turkeys, even a blind pig can find an acorn from time to time. Hopefully we're that blind pig and the turkey is that acorn, because we need help. We need turkey. We need the turkey gods to shine down on us.
Just gotta see the decoys by now. Shoot him whenever you're ready. This gun is so long. Watch the edge of the blind. You're hitting the blind. There you go. Okay, go ahead and shoot him when you're ready.
This portion of Bone Wild TV is brought to you by Expedition Archery. Tacticam, Scrape Fix, Reveal, Element Outdoors. Make sure you join the Bone Wild crew on Facebook at facebook.com/BoneWildTV.
Shoot it whenever you're ready. This gun is so long. Watch the edge of the blind. You're hitting the blind. There you go. Okay, go ahead and shoot it when you're ready. Awesome.
Oh, that is so good.
Good job.
I was
First bird.
nervous.
That is a nice tom, too.
Oh. Amen. Thank you.
What a beautiful show this morning. First bird ever.
I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Good shot.
Thanks.
Oh,
Oh God, I've been waiting for years to do that.
turkey hunting never gets old. I don't know what it is about shooting these big turkeys in the head.
Oh my God. Oh my God, look at these deer. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but just look at him. Holy cow.
Oh, he's got some hooks on him too.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Awesome. Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Well, here we are. It was actually a quick morning. I mean, what time is it? The sun's barely up at this point. It is 7:15,
Wow.
and we've already got Lottie's first turkey ever on the ground. I mean, talk about a cool situation. What do you think?
Awesome. I'm speechless. I'm just excited. I'm proud and just thankful and glad you were here with me to
Oh, that was
do
cool.
it and help me.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
I'm glad.
There's nothing like being with somebody when they get their first turkey. I mean, that's just a cool experience. Jason is probably about a mile that way, and he's got birds all over him. He's sending us pictures. We're going to send a different picture back to him. That might make him a little jealous.
The turkey gun that I have that I was shooting with, the camouflage one, is that is my father-in-law's. It's my husband's dad, and he won that in a raffle, and he never got to use it because he's passed on, and I just know he's looking down, you know. And I know he's doing a happy dance himself. That's what his dad loved doing the most, was hunting. And the gun is special. So glad I could put it to good use.
So it just so happens that turkey season coincides with ticks being born. Ticks being born, there's ticks everywhere. Here tick, there tick, everywhere tick. And come with ticks is Lyme disease. We have to be careful about ticks and Lyme disease. And the best way to avoid ticks and Lyme disease and all that good bad stuff is with duration. Duration has changed tick prevention, Lyme disease prevention. This little
Bone Wild TV is brought to you by Gaylord Michigan, your all outdoor paradise. The Tick Terminator. Heater bodysuit, stay warm or your money back. Labette County, Kansas, it's in your nature.
8-ounce bottle of the concentration, duration, spray bottle, everything. So this can treat clothing So with this, depending on the amount you use, prevention can last anywhere from 3 to 24 weeks, 3 to 24 washes. So make sure you protect yourself, get your clothing treated with this. You know, you're out there, you're sitting in the tall grass, you're walking, running and gunning for these wild turkeys. You're just picking up ticks. Now this is not going to eliminate ticks 100%. If you use this, I guarantee you, you're going to have a lot less ticks, if any ticks at all, than if you did not use it. This is a game changer. This is your best prevention that I have found for ticks and what ticks carry, Lyme disease. Lyme disease is no fun. I'm no doctor. I've never had Lyme disease. I know people who have had Lyme disease, and it's crappy. That's all I can say about it. Lyme disease is crappy. Duration is good. Do yourself a favor, get a bottle of this. You know, people think that ticks come out when it's 90 degrees. No, that's not true. Ticks almost never die. It takes temperatures holding steady at -10 or below to kill a tick. They are tough. And if you do get ticks, people have the myth that, well, I'm going to come in, I'm going to wash my clothing and get the ticks. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Before you ever wash your clothes, dry your clothes first. That heat is what's going to kill the ticks. You think I'm making stuff up? I'm not. Brian Anderson, the tick terminator, the tick guru, has all this on his website. But check out his Facebook page, the Tick Terminator. He has a link there to his website where you can buy duration and all kinds of good stuff. They even have links to where you can get tests for Lyme disease. Lyme disease is no joke. No, I already said it's no joke, so it's got to be no joke. Okay, I've rambled on enough. So here's what you need to know from everything I've just rambled on about is tick disease, Lyme disease. Lyme disease is no joke. Duration is no joke. It's going to prevent you from getting ticks and Lyme disease. That summed up everything I just said in 10 seconds. All right, Lottie got her turkey. We're continuing our adventures in Gaylord. You know, as you saw, great turkey hunting. The deer hunting is just as fabulous. You'll see that next week. Don't tell anybody, because that's part of next week's show. But anyway, we are going exploring. There is so much to do up here in Gaylord. So much state land, federal land. They have a great elk herd, viewing opportunities for these elk. So much to do downtown. But there's so much to do here in Gaylord, as you can see on this upcoming segment. All right, we stopped at Jay's Sporting Goods. Got our license from Jay's Sporting Goods. Now we're going trout fishing. All right, so we are in Pigeon River State Forest, right outside of Gaylord, about 20 miles. We're gonna go check out some of these sinkhole lakes that they have up here. Do a little bit of trout fishing. Large wild elk herd here in this state forest, about 114,000 acres, the size of the forest. So we're not really sight fishing per se out here for these trout, but it is good to be able to keep an eye on your fly as it's moving through the water. And polarized sunglasses are key for that, folks. These are the ocean waves. This particular model is the Caliber, but it's just so important when you're out here, these little streams, fly fishing or using the owls, goldfish, whatever, as your lure swimming, as you're fly fishing, even seeing the trout. I mean, so the fishing regulations book is going to tell you, depending on your location, whether it's going to be an all tackle, if it's going to be fly fishing only, you know, just about anywhere that you can buy a fishing license or fishing tackle, it's going to have one of these Michigan fishing guides. Pick one up. Ignorance is no defense when it comes to a citation from the game warden. So make sure you know the laws, you're fishing with the right equipment. Enjoy yourselves, don't get in trouble. All right, we're here on the Pigeon River. We're doing some fly fishing. Now, depending on what part of the river you're at, what body of water you're at, and really just the location you're at on that particular body of water is going to dictate whether you can use all gear or if it's going to be fly fishing only. This part of the particular river, Pigeon River we're on, is fly fishing only. But if we were going to be using all tackle, we could be using all tackle. Our go-to would be the owls goldfish. Al's Goldfish is a trout magnet. You know, not just trout, but bass, pike, crappie, bluegill. But this particular one was the, looks like red and gold. This is a good one right here. It's kind of a peach and gold, orange and gold. I'm not really for sure. Maybe I ought to know that before I picked it up. But all silver, all gold. But yeah, Al's Goldfish are just a killer on these trout. And just about any other fish that swims.
So the Pigeon River Country State Forest is really an amazing asset for the state of Michigan. It's managed unlike any state forest in the entire state. It's managed as a wild area, primarily for the elk herd. It's one of the largest free-ranging elk herds east of the Mississippi with over 1,400 animals. Our city maintains an elk herd of over 40 animals. Many years ago, there was a wildlife preserve / nature park that could not sustain the herd. Our city purchased a number of those animals, and they maintain the elk herd. They feed them, they care for them, and over an 80-acre segment of our city that's fenced in and controlled. And they just do a wonderful job. It's a tremendous asset for our visitors. People just absolutely love to come and see our elk herd. And we're really proud of our city and the job they do to maintain and care for that herd and provide numerous viewing opportunities. Part of where the herd resides is right near a great little park called Aspen Park. If you're out for a walk, it's very common to see them on the north end of Aspen Park. They like to hang around the fence line and the tree line up there, but really we just have a great city, and the fact that they maintain an elk herd.
Closed captioning for Bone Wild is brought to you by River Bend Resort.
The Pigeon River Country State Forest has an amazing asset in our sinkhole lakes. There's a variety of different lakes to choose from, and you can do different activities at every lake. The sinkhole lakes are absolutely gorgeous. They range in depth from 10 feet all the way to 60 feet. They're the size of a small pond. They're not very big at all, and most of them are sunk in quite a bit, seeing as they're sinkholes. The water is this gorgeous aquamarine color, kind of turquoise. When you have a bluebird sky above you, they are absolutely stunning. You can do a lot of different things at the sinkhole lakes. Some people like to just drive up to the lookouts, look over them, take pictures. They're absolutely beautiful. It's a lot more fun though if you take the time to hike down to them. Most of them have a very short hiking trail that gets you right down to the water. It is extremely steep though, so you do have to keep that in mind. The sinkhole lakes can be used for a variety of different activities. You can fish from them, and they're actually stocked with trout by the DNR. So that's a really cool experience you can have. People float sometimes in the sinkhole lakes in tubes, and they fish right from the tubes. You can't have motorized watercraft on any of them. There are certain ones you can have small watercraft, like maybe a kayak to fish out of. And then there are other ones, due to erosion, you can only have flotation devices. So that would be why you see people floating out of tubes. You can also swim in them. You can just splash around. They're beautiful. But keep in mind, they get deep really, really fast.
What's really great about Gaylord is we have over 90 small lakes. They're all spring fed with multiple species of fish, whether it's walleye or perch or panfish or bluegill or crappies. And then we also have 5 major trout streams, the Pigeon River, the Black River, Sturgeon River are all located in and around the Pigeon River State Forest. 7 rustic campgrounds, numerous hiking areas, many opportunities for hunting and fishing, and a multitude of state land. And that's what really makes our area unique, is just the multitude of outdoor recreational opportunities. So Gaylord is, I'll just say arguably the best winter vacation destination in the state of Michigan. We average over 140 inches of snowfall, and with our outdoor activities, we've got some of the best snowshoeing, cross-country skiing. We have 2 downhill ski resorts, and over 300 miles of groomed snowmobile trails that are located in and around the Gaylord area. So if you're looking for winter activities, there's just really not a better place in the Gaylord area.
When you decide to take a break from the woods in Gaylord, we have so many other opportunities in our community. You can take a little break, go downtown. We have this beautiful, quaint little Alpine Village theme, and you'll find locally owned stores with things that you'll only find in our Alpine Village. We also have locally owned restaurants that have a variety of different things to choose from, and lots of pet-friendly patios that you can dine at too. We have 2 microbreweries in town. We have Big Buck Brewery and also Snowbelt Brewing. They offer up some excellent food along with all of our other area restaurants.